One of the most expensive line items on your budget is probably going to be food. Don't worry, us too. So this is why after our renovations were complete, we really decided to focus in on our meal planning and make sure that we meal plan consistently. Today I wanted to walk you through my meal planning process and exactly everything that I use in order to set us up for the entire week and make sure that we actually stick to our meal plan. So let's start with supplies. I like to use insert sheets to jot down our weekly meal plan. These are from Happy Planner and I love them because you can add your meals to the front and then you can add all of your grocery items, your entire list to the back. You can have everything in one place. Take this sheet with you when you go to the grocery store. The other item that I use to meal plan is my recipe planner. My recipe planner is from Happy Planner as well, and this is where I store all of my recipes that we have tried as a family or things that we want to try. This helps me so I have inspiration and I'm not trying to think of things that we should eat on my own. Anytime I see something on Pinterest, on Instagram that I want to try, I will print it out and add it to this planner. When you start meal planning, the very first thing that you need to figure out is what type of cook are you? Do you enjoy cooking or would you rather have fast and quick meals? I realized very early on in my journey that I like to cook fast meals. I wanted it to be 30 minutes or less so that I can quickly get it to my family, but I don't like to be in the kitchen all day. So since that was the case, I made sure that I searched on Pinterest and that I collected all of the meals that I could do under 30 minutes. And those were the ones that I added to my recipe planner. The second thing that you want to do is get a place where you can store your family favorites. I like to store mine in my recipe planner, but if you don't have a recipe planner, you could always keep track on note cards. You can use a binder, you can use the Notes app on your phone, or you could even use Pinterest and just have a board of all of your family favorites. You just want to have a spot that gives you inspiration so you don't have to start off from scratch every single week. The third thing that you want to do is figure out your family's staples, your template, meaning how often are you going to eat out versus eating at home? Who is going to cook on which nights? Me and my husband share in the cooking responsibilities, meaning that he cooks 2 nights out of the week. I cook 2 nights out of the week. We have leftovers and then we eat out 1 night a week. Knowing who's going to cook on what nights and what nights we are eating out makes it so much easier for our meal planning to take place. We are easily able to identify what we're going to eat, who's cooking it, and how quickly we can actually get those things done and work it into our schedule. If anything happens and my husband can't cook on one night or I can't cook because something came up, then we will talk about it during our family meetings on Sunday, and then we'll either decide to eat out or the other person will do the cooking for that night. After I have flipped through my family favorites, picked out the different things that we're going to eat that week, set up the meal template, then I will talk to my family during our family meeting to make sure that we are on the same page and that everyone agrees with the meal plan. So me and my husband will talk on Sunday. We talk about the meal plan. We'll talk about who's going to cook on what nights, make sure that it works for our overall schedule, make sure we're going to be home every night that we are planning to cook, and then we go from there. I like to add my meal plan along with any of the recipes that I am planning on cooking that week to my planner. So this is my personal planner and this is my home and health section. So I will usually put in what we're planning on eating that week, and then I will write down on the actual days what we actually ate. This is a way for me to double check to see if my meal planning is working, because if I write down these dinner plans on this insert sheets, but it doesn't actually happen on my weekdays, then I may question my overall process and see if we need to do something differently. My fifth tip is probably dedicated to those of us that don't really care for cooking that much, but it's to bulk cook. So I usually like to cook 2 to 3 meals on a Sunday so that I don't have to cook multiple times throughout the week. So usually I will take on the beginning of the week and I will cook on a Sunday. I will cook 2 meals, and then that way I don't have to cook again until that very next week, because my husband does the other 2 nights and then we have leftovers in between. It works out so well if I'm able to just do everything that I need to do on a Sunday, and then that way if I get busy during the week, we still have meals in the refrigerator. My next tip is for those of you who have a tight budget. When me and my husband first started budgeting, our budget was super tight, which means that we had to really watch how much we spent on food. So what I would do is rotate meals. I had multiple recipes with the same ingredients. This means I could make 2 to 3 meals with the exact same ingredients, and it made our overall food budget way less expensive. So if you have a tight food budget, then try and look up different things that you can do with the exact same ingredients. Then that way you won't have to pay as much for food, but you still get many options with those ingredients. And the last thing that we did that helped us overall with meal planning is having snacks on hand. So we have simple and easy snacks that our kids can easily grab, things like fruit or sandwiches, and we keep all of those things on hand so that if they are coming home, they're super hungry, but we haven't had a chance to fully prepare dinner yet, they can grab a snack and eat that prior to dinner. It has saved us so much and helped us stick to our actual meal planning process. So guys, I hope that this video has helped you. Do you have any meal planning tips? Make sure that you leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next one. If y'all want more meal planning videos, make sure that you let me know, like this video, and share it with someone. I will see you guys in my next one, and until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.